In other words, so.
Oh my gosh, man.
I can't.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, it's working?
I was thinking, man, I can't
well, it's too
believe
late. The
nobody is
contest
calling
is over
for
now.
this $25
Contest is
gift
over now.
card.
Is somebody really there? Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And who am I talking to?
Ray.
Is this Ray from Harrington?
Yeah.
All right.
And how's Ray doing?
I'm calling for the gift card, but I'm going to give it away. I'm going to pass it on.
Are you really?
I do one of them.
Where are you gonna? How are you gonna give it away?
I guess you've noticed that the Vanderwinds.
You been there?
Yeah, but we get most of them away.
Okay, well,
And
good.
you're on them.
Well, good. Well, what do you want me to do with this gift card? You're gonna pick it up and then give it away?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
All right. So Ray, and are you watching on TV for real?
14-1.
Is that the number? 14-1?
That's it.
That's correct.
All right. So, do you watch TV Delmarva often?
Oh, about every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday morning. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
watching you and Colin.
All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, Ray. Okay, and we'll set the gift card aside at Weller's for you. All right.
Okay, thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Ray. Have a good weekend.
Okay, you too.
Bye. All right. So I only had the one to give away right now. So we gave away one $25 Wawa gift card to Ray, and he said he's going to give it away again.
Yeah, and he's watching on channel
and
14.1.
Yep. So he's a good supportive listener.
He is, yeah,
So,
and viewer.
And viewer. Yeah, that's right. Viewer.
You watch
He
on
views
TV. You
and
lose.
listens.
Well, you watch and listen. Actually,
Right.
so,
Right.
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Well, that was a
else?
little challenging there. Hunter had his
I gotta
hands
write
full.
that. I know. Wawa and pen. I gotta write that down. And
Thank you, Hunter.
pen. All right, you did a good job.
The things
Hunter.
we asked him
You
to
can
do.
take off now. You can go now.
Right, yeah, I got it from here. I did
got it
so
from
good.
here.
I did so
Yeah,
good
so
so
good,
far.
yeah.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, see you. Thank you, Colin. TV Delmarva, folks, check it out. We're back on the radio, Delaware 105.9. Jim Weller here, and we're live. We're sitting right inside Beach's Restaurant in Milton, Delaware, and we would love for you to stop by and say hello. Hello, hello, hello. We are glad that you are here, okay? Now, who is my next guest? I've got a lot going on here today. Did want to brag on Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. Vanderwin's Ice Cream. We'll be giving some gift cards away here in a little while. Not right this minute, but we will eventually, okay? So if you want a gift card to Vanderwin, stay tuned. We'll be giving them away at some point unless I forget to do it. If I forget to do it, please forgive me. We'll do it again next week, okay? So anyway, we just do stuff for fun here, so it's not real serious, all right? But anyway, Vanderwin's Farm Creamery, Vanderwin's gift card. Are you sick? Okay, you were getting away from me. You got me nervous there already. All right. So anyway, I was just making sure I should put my mask on, spray the Lysol. All right, so that's Vanderwin's. We want to say thank you to Vanderwin's for your support of the show. Now, we have Dustin Yoder here today, and Dustin called me about being on the show, and he's getting involved. I mean, Dustin's a parent, got some kids, probably frustrated with some of the school stuff going on, and I said, well, why don't you do something about it? And he's like, well, guess what? We're going to do something about it. We're opening a school. Is that what you're here to tell me?
Exactly.
Right. Well, let's take our picture first. Smile pretty. All right. So Dustin Yoder and I have known each other a long time. You rode in our bike team.
We did.
Beyond Training Wheels.
Yes.
Bike to the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that. I've known your sister a long time.
Yes.
She's one of my daughter's best friends. And so thank you. Your mom and dad are like pillars in the community. You own your own business and
Thank
got
you.
employees.
Yeah.
So tell me about this school. Or it's first there's an event
Yes.
that you want to promote, but you're going to talk about the school too?
Yeah, I did want to talk about the Children's Business Fair. That's
Okay.
the first part of it. That's sort of the
What is a children's business fair?
Okay, well, obviously it involves children.
Children.
Business. So they are having the chance to experience entrepreneurship. They get to develop a product.
Okay.
We're giving them the space to bring it to market.
Okay.
They're going to get to interact with the public. They're going to get to talk to adults. You know, some kids are
So they're
wary
gonna
of
make
that.
something,
They're going to
whether
make something. Yep.
Okay, can you give me an example of something?
Well,
that
I
child would make?
have a list of We've actually got 21 booths so far. Just
You're moving right along with this thing.
yeah.
Okay.
No, my wife Stephanie, I tell you, she's a great organizer. She has put this together. She's gathering interest, and yeah, certainly a lot of booths.
Are you telling me there's 21 kids doing something?
Well, there's more than 21 kids. There's 21 booths so far, and
Really?
they're sort of still coming in. We're still open for more booths, but this is also to get interest from the public to come out and support these kids.
Where are these booths going to be?
Okay, we're going to be in Milford. If you think about the area around the public library, there's
Okay.
basketball courts near the library, so there's a field there, and that's where we're going to be set up.
Really?
We're doing this in conjunction with the farmers market to get more
so it's
traffic.
going to be on a Saturday morning.
Right, Saturday morning, October the 1st, from 9 to 12.
That's a couple weeks away.
It is. We're coming down the line, so if you have a kid that's interested, it's probably important that they already have a product.
Okay.
Some of these kids already have businesses.
Well, tell me what we're talking about.
Okay, we've got.
How old are these kids?
We're doing it. We've got from 6 to about 14 years old.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's very impressive, and it's exciting anytime we see kids doing anything like this. I mean, if you think
Yeah.
about kids on screens and
Because
how we
kids
don't-
at this
Yep.
age might not even know how money comes about.
Exactly. Yes.
I mean, they might just think it's in that plastic card
Right.
mom and dad use all the time.
Right. So
Wow.
they're going to get a chance to handle money, to set prices, to see if their product is a flop. Is my
Because nobody would
presentation no
buy it,
good?
right.
Is my presentation great? So they really are going to get to think through a lot of important ideas, things that are important
Who's
for them in
coaching
their
them?
future. Who's coaching? They should be coaching themselves, really. No, the parents should be there, obviously, to coach them and help them. But the idea is that the parents get out of the way as much as possible and let the kids do this.
Right,
Yeah.
flop or win.
Flop or win,
You know.
because that's the only way they're going to learn. That's the only way they're going to have the experience.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is a great idea. So, do these kids have to be kids that are going to your school or your church, or
They
is
don't,
it
absolutely
anybody?
not.
Like, are we saying publicly, if you have a child or a grandchild, they could be involved in this?
Absolutely. Yep. We've
Okay.
got kids. It's more exciting that we have a lot of people that we don't even know. So we have,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
homeschooling 2 of our kids. A lot of our homeschool friends are doing it, church friends, but there's a good number of people that we don't know at all. So that's the magic of social media.
So they
and-
got to make
yeah.
something.
Yep, they got to
Is
make
there some
something.
examples here?
Okay, well, these are the titles, and I don't know, their actual product will be a surprise, but Beachy Mermaid, Riley Ann Art, Bodiful, Paper Amaze, Sports Static, Jack in the Box Crowns, Pintastic, Frogs and Mushrooms. Those are a few examples. So
Frogs and mushrooms.
that's an interesting one, right?
Frogs and mushrooms. Wow. So, but they could paint rocks.
They could. Yeah.
They could put a laundry. Remember you used to hang your clothes on the clothesline with
yeah.
and then you take that and a card from a deck of cards
Right.
and put it on your bike, and every time your wheel went around, it went click, 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 click.
Yeah, I certainly
So-
did that. Yeah, I think we're going to see some really amazing things. We visited one up in Pennsylvania a couple of
Really?
months ago, and it is really cool to see these kids develop something and talk about it and sell it.
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing. So it's on the 8th.
The first.
The first.
October
The
1st,
first.
Saturday, 9 to 12.
October
Milford.
1st,
Yep.
downtown Milford. You'll find it. It'll be there somewhere, right?
Yep.
And this is, so you go, you interact with kids.
Right.
And
Yes.
and it's their job to say, hi, Mr. Yoder, or
Exactly.
hi, in other words, this is a great idea.
Yeah, the parents
So-
are supposed to stay out of the way as much as possible.
Man, could you see me? Are grandparents allowed to get involved?
Would you have trouble staying out of the way?
We
Is
have a
that-
cash register set up, credit card machine, and financing available.
Right.
This is a great idea, Dustin.
Yeah,
It's a
one
great
day.
idea.
Well, it's not my idea. Like I said, this is from the Acton organization. This is something they did actually before they launched their school, and it grew and grew and grew.
So Acton is some organization that pertains to homeschooling?
No, it's
Or
not
schools?
homeschooling. This is a
Schools.
school. Yep.
And this is the school you're going to start?
This is the school. Yep. We're going to
Really?
bring it to this area. They're up to about 400 worldwide now.
Okay.
So it's been around.
So you're not
since-
reinventing the wheel,
No,
but
no.
you and a group of other people have decided
Right.
we're going to open a school.
Yes.
All right. Have you found a property, a building?
We have.
Oh, really?
I'm going to
Okay.
keep the actual location a
Well,
little
that's
bit of a
fine.
secret to make it.
I was
but
going to
it's-
put it out there as a need, but we don't need that. So
It's I'm 95% sure we've got it nailed down,
Okay.
and it is right here in Milton.
okay, really? Wow.
And this
All
is
right.
actually the town I wanted to be in. Location geographically.
Okay.
It's away from. Well, it's toward the eastern side of the county.
Okay.
It's
So you're opening a private school.
private school. Yeah.
Wow. This year? Meaning
We're
next
shooting
school
for
year?
early next year. So in the beginning part of next year, this school has sort of a unique model. We're not running in a standard school year. We run through 7-week sessions. So I know that a mid-year launch is going to be sort of problematic for some parents, but it doesn't affect the learning schedule of the school itself.
Right, right.
You can jump in at
So,
any time.
if somebody says, I want to be involved, I want to learn more, where do we steer them? Who do they talk to?
Okay, it's well, they can talk to me, of course. We are waiting to go through our orientation, so there's a few steps that we still need to complete to really
Okay.
go hammer down on this. But if you want to learn more about it, it is Acton Academy. You can search it on the web. I have these books from the couple who started it, Laura and Jeff Sandifer.
Okay.
Courage to Grow, and I'm going to be handing a lot of these out, a little bit
Okay.
like Gideon Bibles to anybody
Okay.
who's interested.
Really? Wow. There you
As long
go.
as you promise to read it, I'll give you one.
Okay.
We're going to be setting coffee dates for interested parents, and really getting the idea out there. It's a.
Do you need teachers?
We're going to need one to start.
One to start.
Yep.
Do you need financial support?
We're launching this mostly ourselves, but of course, it is going to be tuition based.
Okay.
We haven't nailed down
But
the
you're
amount
doing
yet.
this.
We're doing this.
We're doing this.
We're doing this.
Okay. All right. I'm excited for you.
We do, like I say, we do have to get through the orientation, but I tell you, the application process was pretty involved.
To be accepted by
To be
Acton.
accepted by them, they want to make sure that you are fully on board with a learner-driven model of school.
Okay.
The kids really, just like they're taking charge in this business fair and bringing a product, they're going to take charge of their education in this school.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
This is a learner-driven community.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
It's going to be fun.
know?
It's going to be a wild ride, and we are really going to be surprised at what kids can do. That is the thing.
But you're not just trying to get kids to show up and go to school and go home and go to school and go home.
No.
That's not your motive here.
No.
It's not like no kid left behind. That's not what we're talking about.
No, and there's going to be, we are going to be seeking families and kids who also have a total buy-in to the model, because this is not a standard system. It's a very effective way to gain an education, what I think is better than the traditional schooling system.
Wow.
But it's different, and it's going to require a lot of buy-in. We call it the hero's journey. The kids are going to be on a hero's journey. The family is going to be on a hero's journey. So we can't have, I think to your point, we're not going to be trying to fill seats.
Right.
To make
Right. You're
tuition
going to be
money.
trying to grow students.
We're going to grow students. We call them learners and heroes. It's not a teacher, it's a guide. The guide is there to inspire them and lead them, not necessarily to feed them information so that they can regurgitate it back on a test.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, it is good.
Was this
And,
your idea or Stephanie's?
Boy. Well, I'll tell you, she pushed some things along. She pushed some things along. We pulled them out of the school they were in, the two boys, and that was largely driven by her. I wasn't ready to do that, but we did that, and she has been taking homeschooling, head on, and that's a difficult task. So we started thinking about some other options, and that's, I found this, and then,
But parents that do this, you could tell their passion is they want their kids to have a better education, not just go to a building. I like how you said it. Memorize something and then just regurgitate it on a test.
Well, that's the
I
tradition.
think that's how you said it. I'm not sure.
Right.
In other words, but you want to instill things in them that help them eventually make good employees, good
Exactly.
husbands, wives, just good people all the way around, and be able to think and walk and talk and chew gum and make decisions.
Yeah, this is, that would be a whole nother segment, but to get into the core values of the school, just like you said, we're learning to learn, learning to do, and learning to be.
Wow.
Okay, what I didn't say there was learning to know.
Okay.
Okay, learn to learn, love learning, learn to do through action, and learn to be a person of character.
Wow.
Yeah.
All based on this Acton
Acton. And that's
Okay.
that's the model that
So somebody could look
Yeah.
that up if they wanted to
you
learn a little
could. Jeff
more. Okay.
Sandifer, Laura Sandifer. If you go to YouTube, you'll find just a wealth of videos about the model. He really dives into it.
Wow.
This is a very
They evidently started this because they were passionate
It,
about
it was for their
growing
kids.
Their kids, right?
Yeah, they their kids were coming out of a Montessori school, and he basically says he talked to a teacher in the traditional school system, and the teacher said, "Well, how are your kids ever going to sit still and listen?" And he said, I don't know. Like, why should they have to do that? Why do we have to sit in rows? Why do we have to answer the bells? Why do we have to, it's an involved thing, and I could talk a while about that aspect of it. But
Well, you can't today because
right,
we're out of time.
I see that. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you some Vanderwood's gift cards. How many you got in your group?
In the group for the
Your
Children's
family.
Business Fair? Oh,
the people that
6.
ride in Stephanie's minivan.
That would be 6 of us. Yeah. I did forget to add there's cash prizes for the kids
Oh,
at
really?
the business fair. Yeah, we're doing
Okay.
2 age groups, 3 prizes for groups, 3 prizes per group. So
Really?
yeah.
I'm
On
gonna give
top
you
of
one
the
of
money
these,
they're going to
too.
make. All right.
This is an ink pen.
Okay.
It's a very rare one. It's only available here. Okay?
It's a signature
Well,
pen.
Yes, it is. All right.
Awesome.
We're going to leave you. How was the interview? How did I treat you?
Great. Wonderful.
My daughter told me to be very nice to you and not give you a hard time. So,
I didn't expect anything else.
all right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. See you around. Thank you, Dustin. There he goes. And look it up. Learn about it. If you have any questions, let him know. Dustin Yoder. All right. Now, Hospice Fest. When is it? Today. Today, right at Hudson Fields. So check that out. Hudson Fields, Eagle Crest Road in Milton, right there on Route 1. It's a festival. It's a car show. It's a yard sale. It's a car corral. Things for kids, all kinds of things going on. Vendors, food trucks, ice cream, children activities, cornhole tournament, and more. And check out their prize wheel. Check out their prize wheel. I helped, what's his name? What is his name? Philip? Get some prizes together. Philip Watkins, he's been working hard on this. He worked so hard he hurt his back. So anyway, check it out. Support it today. Hospice Fest 2022 is today. All right, what is going on? Jerry's Lawn Care. Talked to Jerry Santoro the other day. Jerry's doing a good job for me on my grass at Weller's in Bridgeville. And this is a sponsor segment. Jerry's just a good guy. Lawn care. So like he's cutting the grass and weed whacking and spraying weeds at Weller's in Bridgeville. He does tree work. If you got some tree work you need done, something cut down, stumps ground up, dug up, whatever you need done, he can help you with that. You got a building lot you need it cleared, he can help you with that. So Jerry does all kinds of things. Irrigation systems, the winterization of your irrigation system, pavers, landscaping. And if you've got a job or a project and you're not sure Jerry does it, give Jerry a call. 302-363-6025. Just say, hey, Jerry, I got this. I want it done. Is this something you will do, can do, feel like doing? And he'll let you know. He's licensed, he's insured, he's honest, he's fair. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Like their Facebook page if you would. 302-363-6025. So, as I said, we're going to be talking a little bit about a hot tub special and what's the other thing? A trampoline special. We're going to have a special on a hot tub and a trampoline here in a little bit. All right. But in the meantime, let's talk about Chick-fil-A. So I just want to let you know we appreciate Chick-fil-A. They're a good sponsor of the show, and we say thank you, Chick-fil-A, for your good food, your good service. They're all over the place, and we say thanks a lot for supporting Weller Does Delmarva. Sandy, did you have something you wanted to say? You started over this way earlier. I don't know. If you do, make your way. If you don't, I'll leave you alone. It's her call. Oh, she said, I'm making my way. All right, here she comes. Sandy is a wealth of information. So we're going to give her an opportunity to win a gift card to Chick-fil-A. We want to know, can she sing the national anthem? Okay? So I've been told she loves to sing. She's been known to sing in the shower. So here you go. Talking to that microphone. Did you have something you needed to tell me?
Well, I'll let you know that today in Selbyville
In Selbyville.
is the Cape Elite Vikings
Ooh, Cape Elite.
against Cape Elite Legends. Not
Really?
Cape Elite Legends, Sussex Elite Legends.
Okay.
And
What time?
it starts at 11.
Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
Are you like their number one cheerleader?
Well, I have to be. My grandsons play.
Okay, well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I mean, how can I not be?
How can you not be? All right, so it's today in Selbyville.
Today in Selbyville.
Where at in Selbyville?
The
school?
the park.
The park? Okay.
I
All right.
I can't
Somewhere in
remember the
Selbyville.
address. Yeah, I can.
All right.
I have the address on my phone.
Okay, so
But
just
yeah, the
follow
kids,
Sandy's. Come here and
they're
follow
doing
her down
really
there.
good. The league's doing really good. The cheerleaders
Okay.
are having fun.
Okay, because they're teaching cheerleading.
They're
teaching football. Is that
It's
right?
children 5 through 13,
5 through 13. Okay.
and they're playing football.
Okay.
Coach Hudson.
All right. Well, very good.
My daughter's the cheer VP, so
Okay.
she's
Getting it done.
getting it
Your
done.
family's involved.
My family's involved,
All right.
as is my husband too.
As in your husband. Where is your husband? Is he over there talking?
He's over there. He can't even hear you. Sam.
Sam. Leave him alone.
Sam Katz.
Sam Katz. Blue Light
Paging
Special.
Sam Katz.
Just say hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. All right. Well, we're going to let you go. Is that
Thank
okay?
you.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you for having
all right.
me on.
Take care. That was Sandy Katz. All right. And her husband is Sam Katz. And they've got grandkids. Now, who wants to hear about the hot tub? Okay. This is a like new, never been rained on. It's been in the house. I bought it brand new. I paid $5,000 or $6,000 for it. And it's a two-person. And it's like made to go in a corner, so I don't know how to describe that. So the brand of it, if you want to look it up, is called Hot Springs. It's a Hot Springs hot tub. It's a TX model TX, and we didn't use it very much. I got it. Thought it was going to help my back get better. It wasn't exactly what I needed. Denise didn't like the noise. We put it in the bedroom, so when the filter comes on, you hear it. And I wanted it so I could just sit in there and watch TV and dress however I felt like. So anyway, it's not been outside on a deck or anything like that. All right. So it's got like 8 directional precision jets, not those unprecision. It has 8 jets. It has a moto massage, which is kind of neat. It goes up and down your back. It's really cool. So anyway, it is truly like new. Okay, I don't exactly know what I paid. It was close to $6,000, and if somebody wants it, I will sell it for $2,500. Okay, so let me write that down so I don't forget. I told Denise I wouldn't take a penny less than $3,000, and I'm already down. And I'm already down to $2,500. So if you're out there and you want this hot tub, I want to get it out of there. It is heavy. It'll take a few of you to get it out. Okay. It's 675 pounds, empty, all right? And you have to turn it on its side and take it through the door. This was a project when we put it in there, and that's why Denise wants it out of there, all right? If you really asked her why, she's afraid something will happen to me, and she won't be able to get that hot tub out of the house. So anyway, if you want a hot tub, you've been thinking about buying one, they're nice to have, especially in the winter. You get done with a hard day's work, you just climb in that thing. Just don't fall asleep in it, okay? Oh, it's got lights in it and everything. So it's kind of cool. Comes with a lid. And the lid's kind of neat. Like one side will fold over and just one of you can get in there, or one side folds the other way, or you could take it completely off. It's very nice. Very nice. If you're interested, I want cash. That's what I want, $2,500. And you got to get it out of the room, okay, and out of the house. All right? Okay, so that's that. That's that. If you can't get it out of the room, I'll get it out of the house. I'll get it out of the house. And then you pick it up from my driveway in Lincoln. I got a trampoline, too. It's round, and it's 12 foot. So 12 foot from side to side. Comes with the sides. And I got some really good anchors, like mobile home anchors. Crank them down in the ground. You ever seen a trampoline blow? This trampoline ain't blowing nowhere. I put these anchors in the ground and put these chains around them because I'm tired of seeing everybody's trampoline blow all over the place. And I'll sell it for $100. So if somebody wants a trampoline for $100, let me know. You got to take it apart, and you got to take it with you. Okay, $100 for a trampoline. The anchors are worth $20, $30 a piece. I don't know how many there is. Hey, Greenwood Days is today. Guess where that's at? Greenwood, town of Greenwood, today and today only. September 17th, food trucks and vendors, burgers and hot dogs, free napkins with all purchases. Little Miss, Little Mister, Greenwood contest. That's kind of cool. Little Miss, Little Mister. Applications available at Town Hall. It's probably a little late to fill one out now. Live performances by Sticky Situation. All right, so they're performing live from 4 to 8 at the VFW. It's a town-wide yard sale. Starts at 7 o'clock this morning, so you're already late. All right, that's in Greenwood today. Lots of stuff going on. I do want to brag on my chiropractor friend, Peninsula Chiropractic Center, Dr. T, Dr. Bud. I love them. They do a great job. If you need a chiropractor and you want to go somewhere and get the kinks out, real personable, it's like a wellness center, give them a call. Very accommodating. They accept most insurances, but they really know what they're doing, and they make you feel good, okay? So anyway, it's the phone number, 302-629-4344. Dial it in that order, 629-4344, 629-4344, Peninsula. No, it's PeninsulaChiroCenter.com, and like them on Facebook. Very active there. So far today, we've given away a couple ink pens. Last week, I got this really nice card from everybody, and they all wrote notes in there. The only thing is, did the money fall out somewhere? No. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words in the card. I appreciate it, and it was very nice. We started our 10th year of doing this show. Yep. Last year, we finished out our 9th year. So 10 years is where we're at. Ryan Brower has arrived. We're going to talk to him in a little bit about Top Flight Heating and Air. I've got a surprise for Ryan that he doesn't even know about. So anyway, what else is going on? I got a new sponsor, too. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. I got a guy that's going to clean rain gutters. And he said, Jim, we sweep the roof. And I said, who cares about sweeping the roof? He said, if you're going to pay somebody to clean your rain gutter, the first thing you want to do is sweep the roof. I never even thought of it, to get everything off the roof before you clean the rain gutter. Never even thought of that. So anyway, we're going to talk about cleaning your rain gutters, okay? So with that said, I hear the music. Would you do me a favor? Turn your TV to TV Delmarva Channel 14, tvdelmarva.com. I don't want you to miss anything Colin has to say. We're giving away ink pens like crazy today, and that's that. All right, Colin, how are you?
Good morning. How are you, Jim?
I'm doing good. How's everything?
All good.
All good.
Yeah, all good.
Good turnout.
Yep. I'm limping along back here behind the camera.
I can see that. You're struggling. Your forehead's sweating. You had no idea how well your team did.
Yeah,
so you had to do.
Had no idea how much I
did.
forgot by
Right.
not doing it.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yep. So what
But
else
we're
is
getting
going
it done. Well, TV Delmarva is busy. We're going to be out today. We're going to be at the Milford Riverwalk Freedom Festival.
Broadcasting live.
So if you drive by Wall Service Center, you'll see the big trailer there.
Toot
you
your
can't
horn
miss-
twice.
Yes, that's right. If you heard
Stop
this, toot
by
your
and
horn
take
twice.
a selfie with the trailer if you would.
That's a good idea.
Tag me in that thing, okay? And if I'm there later on, maybe we'll give you a keychain or an ink pen. Maybe both. Maybe we'll splurge and give you both.
We might give Jim
and
a mic
an-
later on. And
I don't know
allow
about
him
that.
to talk.
I'm a little shy after 5 o'clock.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
All right, but I might make my way there. So
Okay.
we'll see. But
Yeah.
anyway, you're going to be broadcasting the fireworks.
Yeah,
People
so
can watch
Mark
them.
Johnson and his band are going to be there. They're
Lead
going to
the
be
fifth.
starting at 6 o'clock, so we'll be going on the air at 6 p.m. tonight.
So
They're
the
going to play
14th.
right up until the fireworks.
Okay.
So there'll be fireworks, and the fireworks will be broadcast live as well.
I need to find the fireworks guy. I want to go talk to him. I never have made my way there to see how they do it.
They're on the other side of the river, so you
Are
have to
they
go
really?
across the footbridge and then go
across the
down.
bridge. Okay.
Down by the dog park, I think is where they set them off.
Okay,
Yeah.
I might look him up. We'll see. If I got time. I've always, he wanted to show me how it all works, and
Yeah.
I've just never, any of his events, made my way to how it all works. So it's not a threat. I'm not threatening I'm going to show up, you know.
Bring a lighter.
Bring a lighter.
Yeah, so
Are
you
you
light 'em
here?
off.
Are you guys here? All right. So,
So that's going on
other than
tonight.
that, yeah, and then, so let's run through what we got going on. You got tonight, you've got the festival and the fireworks.
Yes,
and the music.
Riverwalk Freedom Festival,
All right.
yes.
The next thing is Wings and Wheels. on
Wings
the
and
1st.
Wheels. Yep, October 1st will be a live broadcast there.
Like, what are you talking? Cut-ins throughout the day, or are you going to just?
Nope, this is going to be, we don't have the times completely nailed down, but it's
Okay.
going to be we're going to do the flower drop, so where they drop
Oh, yeah.
flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And they drop them like bombs out of
Yes,
old
they
bombers.
do. Is it bags of flour, or a
I think
handful, or
so.
a
I think
cup
it's
of flour.
I think it's a bag of flour, yeah.
Really?
Maybe a 5-pound
Wow.
bag or
No
20 or
kidding.
30 or I don't know.
Wonder how they clean that up.
Land
Land a helicopter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
let it all blow away. All right, so Wings and Wheels is coming up on the 1st. After that, is it Wednesday night, the 19th?
Wednesday the 19th, yeah, that's the Milford Community Parade. That's a huge event that we've done for 10 years. I think we've done it for 10 or more years.
Yeah.
We've been there broadcasting that.
Talk
So
to
you,
Pastor Andy about it. He's all excited.
okay, so Jim Weller will be the host that night, along with Becky Gaffney. That is Dan Gaffney's wife. She loves to be called Dan Gaffney's wife.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
No, she
No,
doesn't.
Becky's going to be working with me?
Yes, she is.
I like her doing all the big words. She homeschools.
Remember
and-
how nervous you were last year
Oh,
about
my
working with her?
gosh.
You're like, she's so professional.
Oh,
I'm
my
scared I'm going to
gosh.
mess something up.
Right. Yep, sneeze in front of her, something like that. So, but she did real good, and
She
she
did real good, yeah.
homeschools kids, so she will have no trouble working with me.
Yeah, right, exactly. She's got her disciplining down.
Right.
So, for that evening, Jessica Martinez, she will be
Okay,
there. She'll be
okay.
our woman on the street. She'll be
Okay.
talking with participants and just people walking by, people watching. Yeah. Yep. So it's going to be a great time, and it's going to be a good broadcast. So if you're looking to sponsor any of these, we are taking sponsorships.
Oh, that's
for
right, yeah.
these. The next one we have, which is huge, is the Sea Witch Festival. Now, I've been involved with the broadcast, all but one of those broadcasts I've been involved with the former WRDE when Bob
Right.
Backman owned it. So I had the production company, and we did all the live production. So, and we're back at it again, and I've teamed up with Bill Shaw again. Bill Shaw was
wow.
the original guy I worked with there doing the production. So he is a seasoned veteran of the Sea Witch Parade. So we will be broadcasting that as well. That's October 29th, and that's going to
Okay.
be live.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
sponsor one of these. We need your help, folks. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
but you'll get a return on your investment. You know, in other words, you get a message out there. They're all
Yep.
recorded, so everybody's going to go back and watch them again and again.
Well-
so you get a lot more than one ad for your money.
Yeah, I mean, and these are over the air on Channel 14, but they're also, you're talking about recording, they're on Facebook as well.
Right.
And our
Right.
Facebook
It's live
reach,
when he broadcasts it.
you
Right.
know, we talk about, you know, how big is our Facebook page? Well, we've got a couple of them, and with the three of our Facebook pages combined, we have over 85,000 followers on the page, and these are all local followers. So if you're
Wow.
a local business, you're going to be able to tap into this
Right.
local following, and this will be huge as far as the streaming broadcast goes.
I like to
It's
say
gonna be very
huge
large.
Are
Yes,
we on the
huge
radio?
humongous.
Are we on the radio?
No, not yet.
All right. I do want to tell you, the Milford Parade, I have a bad habit of stopping the parade
And yelling.
and yelling. So
Yeah.
get them to honk their horns, and I made the horses all turn their head my way, and now I want them to kneel. I want the horses to kneel.
Yeah, okay.
So they're working on it. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun
It
for
is
me. I
fun.
don't know
Jim
about everybody
has
else.
a blast.
I
Yes.
have a blast.
Yes,
And I
whoever's
know-
running the audio has a lot of work when Jim starts yelling to keep him in control.
I do literally have them stop. So
Yeah.
Space-
All right, I'll see you in a bit, Jim.
Parade committee spaced it out this year. I probably can't help myself. All right, we're back on the radio, on the radio. I got a terrible echo. It might just be me. So anyway, don't scare Lawrence. That's right. Oh my goodness, I've got a brand new advertiser. I've got a couple of them today, but one of them is Ryan Brower, one of the most intelligent men I've ever met. One of them, one of thousands. But in the meantime, let me brag on my bookkeeper, my accountant, George Luff and Associates. This is a sponsor segment. George has been doing my accounting work for years. My daughter Jenny's my bookkeeper, and she makes it easy for George and his son Tyler. But Luff and Associates can do your bookkeeping. They can do your accounting work. They can help your business with your payroll. They have a system called Easy Payroll. We got to the point we were tired of doing our own payroll, so they do it for us. So if you need any help, they got 3 locations: one in Milford, one in Dover, one in Rehoboth. They're CPAs. What that means is if you get audited, they can represent you. I like that. I didn't know that till I got audited. Okay, that was a big thing. I was like, I got to be involved. We got it from here. So I like that. So that's the value of a CPA, all right? And so anyway, they're good people. They've helped me for years. I talk to them all the time and make sure I'm coding it right and getting it right and so on and so forth. So anyway, I'm just saying it is Luff and Associates, phone number 302-422-9699, 422-9699, luffcpas.com on the web, all right? So anyway, now, are you ready for a picture, Linda? Is Ryan ready for his first picture of the show? All right, here we go. Ryan Brower, I got to know him. He buys some ads on Dan Gaffney's show on Friday mornings, so we crossed paths there. And then he did some work for me. I've only had 2 systems put in so far. Is that right? It's a contest. The one at that building and one at a house, I think, so far.
That's correct.
That's correct. So anyway, he does heating and air work. Is the best I can describe it. And started out, you named the business Breyer Mechanical.
We did.
You did.
Yep.
And somewhere along the line, you had this brainstorm to rebrand.
You know, when I started my company, I knew how to fix air conditioning systems and heating systems, and that's it.
Okay.
Business, I didn't have a whole lot of
okay.
insight or knowledge
You
about.
knew your trade.
I did. So when we named the company, I named it after myself because it was the easiest path of resistance,
Right.
and it made sense at the time. Slowly we realized that we are going to grow out of that
Right.
name, and maybe it was not the most receptive for our clients. So we wanted to go with something that was a little easier to remember, something that's easier to use for a lot of our sponsorships with things that we do with local events.
Okay.
And we wanted to stand out in a large crowd where you can get lost very easily. There's a
right.
tremendous amount of competitors in the area, and we wanted to be different.
Right.
So
I
we
like what you've done.
certainly have achieved that.
I saw you coming in with the pickup. It's nice and bright.
Thank you.
In other words, and I saw your vans are lettered now. So,
Yeah.
so I got to know you through heating and air, and I want to just say one thing that I learned very quickly. I had a house that I bought, and it had some issues here and there, and I had actually had another person look at it first, and you came in and you figured it out. You know, that house in Lincoln where something wasn't hooked up right or something like that, and you know, and you made things work when other people couldn't make them work, and you didn't give up and say, oh, you need a new this or a new that. I think it was a small repair, to be honest with you, and you just did it. So you didn't oversell me. You didn't even try to oversell me. You know, had another house that needed a system, and you went in and just said, you know, there's not much need to keep throwing good money after bad. Let's just be done with it. But if you want to continue to do the other, we would do it for you. So I appreciate all you've done. So you do heating and air, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, but you also sell the Navian.
We do
Hot water heaters?
tankless. We do tankless water heaters as
Okay.
well. So all heating
That's
and air
like an energy
conditioning-
saving thing.
You know, the push towards tankless water heaters has been super popular the last few years.
Yeah.
You know, maybe for the past 10 or 15, honestly.
Right.
Very, very efficient. They use very little gas. You're only heating water as you need it. When you have a tanked water heater, you go on vacation, you're heating water the entire
Right.
time you're gone.
Right.
Whereas with a tankless, you're only using it as the demand is there, and the water is there as long as you've got power and gas.
And water.
So if you got lots of kids or you take very long showers and you have quite a demand for hot water, very good option.
Well, another weird little thing. If you got a couple dogs and you got to give them a bath.
Yeah.
And you know you want them to have a little warm water, in other words, and stuff. But they take a while to get all bathed down because they're real muddy and dirty. Not that I know anybody that's done this, but anyway, you can run out of hot water.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. But with these, you could turn on every spigot in the house,
You could.
and you're going to have hot water.
In theory, you certainly could.
Right. So you sell the brand Navian. That's pretty much one of the top lines.
Yep.
And you install them and everything.
Yep, we do the whole process.
The whole process. So
So-
you would come out and look at what somebody has, because you're going to convert somebody from a propane or an electric hot water heater over to this,
Correct.
unless it's a new house being built or a new install or something like that. All right, heating and air units. What brands do you like to sell?
Okay, so we exclusively install Train products,
Okay.
as well as Mitsubishi ductless systems.
Okay.
And that is the only brands that we deal with.
Okay.
We've had a
Why?
really good. So when we started, we started with a few different brands.
Okay.
Some lesser quality.
Okay.
Budget definitely was on the lower end.
Okay.
And we had some issues with them. So
You found out why they were cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I've been very familiar with the Train and Mitsubishi product for well over 15 years.
Okay.
I trust them. It's what I've got installed in my house. It's what we've installed for our family members.
Okay.
And when we're putting our name on a product and installing it, I want to make sure that I believe in it as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't install it in, you know, in anyone's house if I didn't trust it in my own.
Well, I like that about you. In other words, you know, you're not just grabbing whatever whatever you're wanting to make sure you do it right. Where are you from? Are you a local guy?
Yeah, I'm from Milton.
Really? Where'd you go to school?
So I went to K-Penn High School.
Okay.
Gosh, well over 10 years ago now.
Really?
It's kind of crazy
Wow.
to think, but yep.
Were your teachers really happy when you graduated?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
All right. And so, what inspired you to start a business? Is this your idea, your wife's idea? Whose idea was this?
You know, it was solely my idea. My wife was extremely scared when we started the company. I think we all were.
Just because you get to work a whole lot and make less?
Yeah, that kind of hit the mark
Right.
there. When we started our company, we had a 1-week-old baby. He
wow.
was 1 week old when I left my previous employer and started my business.
Really?
So sort of a crazy endeavor, and getting started in business, it was a little rough. But it was very rewarding, and the things that we provide now for the community is excellent. So we're getting to a point now where we're able to give back to the community. We sponsor a lot of local events and community efforts as things of that nature. So we're glad that we can do that now.
Wow.
Certainly.
And so you have 2 kids now.
Yep.
Did you just have a birthday or something and have a sign put in your yard or something crazy?
Yeah, so that was actually for our oldest child, a 3-year-old party.
Really?
And we had a company come out and put the sign in the front yard, and they've done it every year for us for the past 3 years.
How was this company to deal with?
Really well. They're
Do
great.
you know them or anything?
I don't know them personally, but they've been
Okay.
doing it for the past few years.
Sign gypsies.
Sign gypsies, yep.
Were they like gypsies? Did they have bandanas on?
You know, I didn't see them because they come in the dark.
Okay.
They come between 12 and 3 in the morning, and when you wake up, it's there.
Wow.
So they
Were
are
your kids
like,
surprised?
oh yeah, they
Really?
love it. They love it. Yep.
Well, I'm going to tell you who it is.
Okay.
It's my daughter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, her name's Jenny. So, and I'm very proud of her.
Oh great.
But you know, she saw you were going to be on the show, and she said, "Oh yeah, we've been to their house a couple times." So,
we
so-
really like them.
Yep. She's teaching her kids how to work
Nice.
because it's her and them, and they go out late at night and do it, and sometimes they have 3 or 4 one night, you know, and then they got to go take them back. And,
Yeah.
And she likes to wash them.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't want water spots on her. She cleans them every time. So, all right. So anyway, how do people reach you? And what's it like? Somebody calls. Can they call night or day, 7 days a week?
Absolutely.
Okay. So they get a recording machine, or what do they get?
No, so very rarely will you ever get a recording when you call. During normal business hours, you're always going to talk to one of the girls.
Really?
After hours, we do have a very uniform answering service that
Really?
that kind of they kind of mirror us. They're almost like our employees. So
Are we waking anybody up if we call you at 1 in the
no,
morning?
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
No,
So
we're
you
always-
call. What do you want? The phone number, Linda? Oh, what's the phone number? 302.
Yep, best number to call is 302-329-8003.
329-8003. 329-8003. Please type it legibly. All right, she's doing a post with that in there. So anyway, so people could call night or day, say what they've got, what their situation is, and then somebody will get back to them. What if it's an emergency at 2 in the morning and they want somebody at 2 in the morning? What happens then?
If the situation requires immediate service on an emergency basis, we will certainly dispatch someone out there at 2 in the morning. If that is
Really?
if that's what
Okay.
is required, then we will go above and beyond to make sure that we can supply that service.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You know, so let's say somebody owns a restaurant and they get there at 3 or 4 in the morning and find out something's wrong. They're going to open at 6 or something like that. They could literally call.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So you're licensed, you're insured. I'm presuming your people are backgrounded and drug tested or whatever those words are.
They all are.
Yeah.
All of the technicians are background checked, drug tested. We do have excellent insurance and all of the licensing that's required.
They wear uniforms?
They do wear uniforms.
Okay.
Yep. So we just got some brand new uniforms for the rebrand.
Okay.
And they're very catchy. The guys
Okay,
like
really?
them a lot. They're
Hold it, I
very-
saw the shirt yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wore one yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so anyway, with all that said, you're just a local guy on the web. What's it called?
The website is calltopflight.com.
All right, so it's Top Flight on Facebook?
Top
So
Flight Heating and Air.
we really like people this morning. If you would please go out of your way, and take just a second and like his Facebook page, so that way, he knows that somebody was watching. So other than that, is there anything else you wanted to say or add or wish you hadn't have said? You want to take it back?
The one thing that I would like to touch on is on our website, as well as our Facebook, we do have a very nice feature where you can book calls directly online or through our Facebook. You can also chat with us virtually 24/7 through our website, calltopflight.com. There is a live web chat feature, and you can certainly communicate with us in that aspect anytime you would like. If you prefer not to call us and you're the type that wants to communicate with us in an online format, we certainly can accommodate that.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
I'm going to give you a brand new ink pen from Wall Service Center, and I'll give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwoods. What do you got? 2 kids, you say?
I do have 2 kids.
I'll give you 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And they love ice cream.
Good. Well, then check out Vanderwoods and tell me what you think.
Wonderful.
All right. Did we do okay?
You did great.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. See ya. I'll catch up with you sometime. All right. There he goes. Ryan Brower. Check him out. Good guy. Been very happy with him. All right. What else is going on? I mentioned the hot tub. I never gave a phone number. If you want the hot tub or you want the trampoline, I'd love to talk to you. Call my cell phone number, 302-542-9157, 542-9157, 9157. All right, so what else is going on? What's going on? Are you Michele? Do you mind coming on now? Hey, Katie, I don't know where you're at, but I'm going to have Michele come on now if that's okay. Linda, when you get a chance. So I'm changing the schedule. This is an official, what? Oh, you're right. She's not Katie. It's Tracey here today. All right. Sorry about that. I'm all messed up. But I just had time. I thought I could do a better job at this time than the other time, okay? First, we're going to get our picture taken right there. So look at the lady with the iPad. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, now let me find my note. So Michele Williams, we're going to talk about Convention of States. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
All right, so we have got the timer rolling.
Okay.
So you go. What are we talking about?
Well, first of all, today is Constitution Day. So,
I heard that.
Yep, in 1787, our Constitution was signed, but right before the end, George Mason said, human nature might take over. We better put a clause in there or something to make sure that our government never moves away from the people or becomes a runaway government.
Okay.
So that's where Article 5 came from.
Okay.
That allows we the people to take back control of the government.
Okay.
And so the Convention of States movement is using Article 5 to create amendments to the Constitution, not changing the original, but to do amendments. And the only other way that amendments can be done is through Congress.
Okay.
Well, obviously, Congress isn't going to restrict itself.
Correct.
So it's we the people and bringing the power back to the states.
Okay.
And that's what the Convention of States movement is all about. And we have 3 things that we're going to really focus on, and only these 3 things: fiscal responsibility, reining in the control of the government, and term limits.
Okay.
So those
meaning get some term limits.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
good idea. So nothing to do with the Second Amendment.
No, nothing to do with the original Constitution. These are amendments, just like Congress has done.
Okay.
Several
It's
other
just the
times.
amendments are being done now by the people, not
Yes.
by possibly career
Exactly.
politicians.
And the only way that can happen is through a convention of states, and there
So
needs
how
to
does
be.
this, what is this, a convention, or it's a meeting, or?
Yes
what?
and yes.
Okay.
So 34 states have to sign a resolution that we want to form a convention of states.
Is that like the minimum? They have to have 34?
Yes, and right now
Okay.
we're sitting at 19.
Okay, so this is a work.
It's a
This is
grassroots
okay.
army effort, yes.
Okay. Is Delaware one of the 19?
No, it is not. We are still building the grassroots effort, and that's why all the meetings that we have 13 meetings a month. We have a website, and your guest earlier that talked about Sea-Witch.
Right.
We're at all those events now. So
Okay.
we're really reaching
Like
out.
with a booth?
Yes.
Okay,
And
okay.
a thing in the parade too.
Okay, oh,
A float,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
so we're really reaching out to the public to say, if you're not liking what's going on, let's bring the power back to us in the states, we the people, and learn about Convention of States.
So even if somebody's watching or listening and they're vaguely interested, there is no harm in attending one of these meetings.
Oh gosh, no, no,
You know,
and
to decide if you want to stick your toe in the water or not.
absolutely, and I
Okay.
even do one online, first
Oh, really?
Monday of the
Okay.
month, yeah. And so you can do conventionofstates.com, and there's a petition.
Okay.
And the petition goes directly to your state, your House district.
Okay.
And that's how we're broken up by House districts. And I'm
Really?
the district captain for House District 20.
Now, are you from Delaware?
I am, I'm from
Okay.
Wilmington. Mhm.
Okay. So, how did you learn about this or
I
get
was-
involved in this?
Yeah, I was 30 years in the military, and I just didn't really, I retired in 15, and I just didn't like what I was seeing, and the spending of my tax dollars I didn't agree with.
Man, if you
And
didn't
so-
like it in 15, you really don't like it today.
Yeah, so I said, you know what? I don't complain. What is it that I can do
Right.
when enough is enough?
Right.
And this is the only option that we have available, and it's nonpartisan. It's just bringing the power back to we the people.
Wow.
Yep.
So, where do we steer people? Are we steering them to
Okay.
a website or a
Yes.
Facebook or?
We have even our own webpage. It's conventionofstates.com
Okay.
/Delaware. And there you can look at all the events that we have and all
Okay.
the events that we will be at.
Because
And
they're throughout the state, evidently.
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely. And, or just go on to conventionofstates.com and the petition pops right up and you can learn right there, just those three things: fiscal responsibility, reining in the control of the government, and term limits.
And also, we have a lot of people watching from all over, you know, because it's on YouTube and Facebook and everywhere.
Yeah.
So these are in other states.
Oh, absolutely. It's all throughout the country.
Okay.
Every district has a captain, a district captain.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, and like I said, there's 19 states that already passed the resolution. We anticipate 4 more by the end of the year.
Okay.
So Delaware is one of only the 8 that is still in the grassroots Army
Really?
building
Okay.
that we haven't proposed. It hasn't gone to committee. We haven't had a bill sponsored.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Very. Well, did you know about this before you got involved, or did somebody just tell you about it? Or
Actually saw it on TV, and I said that's something that I wanted to be involved in, but I had a lot of things going on in my personal life.
Okay.
In fact, it's this week that my husband, Jay Kirby, was killed on a bike out
Really?
on Route 1. If you go on North Route 1 and
he
see
was
the
an avid biker.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So he was on Route 1, and we were both kind of involved in just about everything. And he was hit just 3 years.
Were you
to
there when it happened?
No, I was there earlier, and then he went this way, and of course he said, I want more miles. So I
rides
went this
faster.
way, and it's just that he rode like 9,000 miles a year. He was like my hero. Yeah, he was an
Wow.
amazing man.
How'd you guys meet?
Through the bike club, Sussex
Really?
Cyclist. Yeah.
Well, yeah, he
Sussex
was
Cyclist.
very, very involved. Didn't they put up a white bicycle?
That's what I'm saying. That was the ghost bike. And if
Is
you
that
go
what that
there, I
is?
put up a sign there, and it describes his life. And the point of the ghost bike is really slow down and pay attention to cyclists and pedestrians, and just pay attention to driving.
Yeah, please put the phone down.
Yeah.
You know, and drive.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, thanks for being on.
Yeah. Thanks for
You know,
having
how'd
me.
you hear about the show?
I've seen it. I've heard it. I've watched it.
I got you. Okay.
I usually do tiny houses.
What does that mean?
Well,
you watch them or you build them?
Yes and yes. So I believe in affordable housing, and
Okay.
I think that housing should be available. And one of the ways to do that is through tiny or small houses, and that's what I've made my mission to make those
Really?
legal.
Because they're not legal in Delaware.
Right. You got to have the zoning, the building, and the
Right. They're
density.
not legal.
Not yet. Not
Right.
yet. But we
Okay.
are working really hard
Right,
on
but I'm
it.
saying
Yes.
that they've got it figured out. They're not saying they're illegal. They're just saying you got to jump through this hoop, that
Yes,
hoop,
and that's-
and
it-
they
it's-
keep moving the hoop.
And the hoops are what I keep on working on.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good.
Yeah.
Good. Do you eat ice cream?
Yes, however, I'm vegan.
Okay. So you don't eat chicken?
I don't. I'm 100%
How about
plant-based.
salads?
Well, yeah.
Well, if I give you a gift card to Chick-fil-A, will you eat a
Yeah,
salad?
absolutely. That would be wonderful.
All right, I'll do that. You can't do the, what's that? I think they might have a vegan option. Where, ice cream or chicken? I'm going to give you both.
All right. Excellent.
This is Chick-fil-A
Okay.
gift cards, okay? Okay, and if you have been on and you didn't get one, I don't want anybody to feel slighted. I make this stuff up by the second. And I'm going to give you two there. They might have some.
Oh, excellent. Yes,
Okay.
they do. They do have a vegan
Oh, they do?
option. Yes,
Really?
I have been there.
Well, that's
and they
another
are
sales
wonderful.
pitch
Yes.
to Vanderwints.
Yes.
Wow, all right.
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
Oh, I got an ink pen.
Yes.
This is a vegan ink pen,
Gotcha.
okay?
Yes.
There you go.
Yep, conventionofstates.com/Delaware.
Thanks a
And
lot.
thank you so much for having me on the show.
Okay, take care.
And happy Constitution Day.
Yeah. All right, see you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
That was very interesting for me. I don't learn much, but I just learned a little bit. All right, let's do a sponsor segment for I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Dawn Kennedy, her name is Dawn, and she does house cleaning. So if you need your house cleaned one time or a bunch of times, or you're just too embarrassed, but you still need your house cleaned, she'll help you out. That's what I run into. People say, I can't do it. I can't pay somebody to clean my house, but I really want my house cleaned. You give her a call. She'll do you a great job, okay? She'll clean inside your refrigerator if you want, put everything back, your stove, your microwave, whatever. If you need your house cleaned, you give Dawn a call. Her number is 302-362-7064. I'll be there cleaning and care. I guarantee you will be happy with her work. All right, we're taking a break. Switch over to TV Delmarva right now. I don't want you to miss a thing that Colin has to say. All right, Jim Weller here, and you're watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. And people,
Have you
I
seen how hard I've been working back there?
Yeah, I thought you were eating food over here. Yep. So
I've
one
been,
bite at a time.
I've been supervising Hunter.
Okay.
So, yeah, I've got a few pointers for him. I'm gonna,
I bet he's got some for you, is what he's saying. It's like, I don't mind your help, but I'm going to need more ink pens.
you are?
Okay, I'm moving through them pretty good.
Okay. All right. We'll start giving
my
them away
gosh.
piece by piece.
Oh, take it apart.
Yes.
Here's the lid, and here's the that.
I learned
All right.
I learned a phrase from you about giveaways.
What's that?
It's not a contest to see who can give the most away. I think is
not
what you told me one time.
something like that,
Yeah,
right,
something
yeah.
similar to that.
Right. You want it to sound good and look good. You just don't want to give anything away. Gosh, I'll tell you what, man. We have so many people come in the store to pick up this giveaway stuff. They've all made relationships with my employees.
That's good.
In other words, yep, and it is. And
Because that's
what it's
the
all
business
about.
we're
People
in.
never understand it. Like,
Yep.
my role is to make the door swing and the phone ring.
right. So
It's
you
up
come in to
my
pick your free
people.
pen up.
You might,
We're going to talk you into a trailer.
or at least $1 item.
Right.
Remember that time that person called in and said, your people trying to make me buy $1 item.
Yeah.
It was over the Vanderwins.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my
Right.
God, it got worse.
Yeah.
I said, $1 item? They didn't try to sell you a trailer? So, Colin, I'm tired. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm not tired, Jim.
Man, I am tired.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a break one of these days.
Okay.
All right, what do you got there? You got
Well,
something
I
on your
just
phone you want to
well,
say?
I do. Yeah. So we have people say, well, who's watching over the air?
Terry is.
So, lots
Ray
of people
is.
are. So, the little research I've done here. So we subscribe to industry publications and
Oh, okay.
television and
Okay.
kind of behind the scenes type of stuff. 70% audience growth in the last 5 years. So 70% increase
On
in
top of who
over
already was
the air television.
Isn't that something?
So-
Well, people are tired of that $150 a month.
Well, yeah, and so while over the air has seen a 70% growth in the last 5 years, cable has seen like a 30% decline, 33%
Really?
decline. Yeah. So it's kind of moving the other way, and people are realizing how many channels are available
Yeah.
over the air.
Yep,
I mean, just on Delmarva here with an antenna, you can get 20 to 50 and maybe even more channels over the air, which is just mind-blowing for some people. But these
Really?
digital channels, what do you think about TV Delmarva? We have 6 channels
Just there.
on channel 14. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there's and we're going to be expanding to 8. So, you know, we're
There's no stopping you.
yeah, and you know, there's other stations here on Delmarva that have 7 channels and 4 and 6, and so there's lots of choices out there, and it is free. All you have to do is buy your antenna, and then all you have to do, this is the real free part, is point it towards Seaford and rescan and look for channel 14.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah,
That's about it. And then
yeah,
turn
and
your
keep it
TV
locked
on and
on
stuff like
TV
that.
Delmarva channel 14.
Lots of things happening. I
Yeah.
do want people to consider sponsoring some of these live events.
Well, and as I said, you know, all these channels on Delmarva, who is the one channel that's out there doing all these live events? And the only
true.
channel.
That's
It is
true.
us, TV Delmarva. Yeah, so all these others, you know,
That
they're-
is true.
We have network programming that comes in, you know, that
Right.
we do a lot of network, but these other channels are pretty much hands off. They're just network programming,
Nothing
and you're not going to
live,
get the
nothing
local
local.
live programming such as
They're
this.
live and local.
Yeah, I agree.
goal.
Yeah.
Well, so if you want to buy a sponsorship or you want to help underwrite the cost or just send us on a cruise, anyway, the phone number is 302-242-8015.
I can't afford to have anybody else leave to go on vacation.
No, not on a Saturday morning.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah, Colin and Jonathan are both going, and
Are they really?
I'm over here having to watch Hunter work twice as hard.
that's right.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
painful,
It's
isn't it?
hard on me. Yeah,
Hunter's thinking, it's okay. It's okay. I know
he
what you're
is doing a
saying.
good job over there.
He
is
says, I
doing a
know
good
you're
job."
leaning on me,
Yeah,
but
yep.
he's got your back.
He does, and 100% Hunter has my back, and
Yeah,
that's
he's a good man.
He is. Yep. I'm
But you
very
know, for
proud to have
Hunter,
him
it's
on the
kind of
team.
exciting to watch his career evolve through TV Delaware.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he already was very knowledgeable and so on, but you've
Yeah.
given him a platform, and you can watch the young man growing.
Yes.
In other words, you know, and getting more excited and so on. So
And-
you're really complementing each other very well.
Yeah, and we're about to bring our second meteorologist on board.
Are you
so,
really?
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
Yep. So,
So
he's
Hunter's
done
gonna be
some
a
air
boss.
checks with us this week. We're going to go over them and check them out. And
Really?
Hunter said he is a natural. So.
Is this the guy named Rainy Weather?
No, it's not. No, it's not Stormy Fields either.
Oh, really?
No,
Okay.
uh-uh.
All right. I'm just messing. So how's
I'm going to
Wall's
have to
Service
figure out how to
Center?
pronounce his last name, though.
Oh, for real?
Yes, yes. I've asked Hunter
If
like
you
30
do-
times.
If you do, I'm in real trouble.
I know. I usually don't have a problem, but I've had to ask Hunter like so many times, and he keeps telling me, and then I forget. So,
No kidding.
okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me tell you an experience I had yesterday with language. I went into a store and the lady could not understand me at all. So she handed me her phone to talk into. It was
Oh, yeah.
the neatest
The
thing.
Translate, Google Translate?
Right. I
Yeah.
said, I'm here. Give me all your cash. No, I said, I'm here from the government. I'm here to help.
Yeah.
And it popped up. And then
I hope she took off running.
Then she spoke back into the phone and it wrote it to where I could understand it.
Really?
It was the neatest thing.
What were you trying to buy?
Nothing. I
Oh.
was telling her we were stopping there to take a bunch of pictures at
Oh,
this billboard.
okay,
And I
okay.
just didn't want her to worry.
You're building
when-
in Ellendale, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And I just,
okay.
you know, you're having all this traffic. They shut the highway down and everybody was going the wrong way. And I didn't want her
You
to
own that
worry.
building, you have these tenants in there.
Right.
And, it's
I just went in to talk
It's
to
a
her.
Hispanic market, is that what it is?
Yep,
Okay, yeah.
Yep. But
And you're
she
working
was
on your Spanish skills.
Yep. And she put that phone right up there, and then I wanted to know what it was in there. Like, what's it called?
Okay.
There's where we broke down. We didn't get that far, so I'm going to get it figured out. All right. I hear the music. We're back on the radio.
Okay.
You know, we're in the last half hour.
It is, Jim, and I'm going to
Okay.
leave you if that's
All right.
okay.
You're going to leave me. All right. See you, Colin. All right, everybody. Last half hour of Weller Does Delmarva. I told you I got a couple new sponsors. We talked to Ryan Brower. We talked to him. We're going to have Dennis and Gayle Jones on here in a couple minutes. We're going to have Guada on here at some point. And I got some big surprises before the show is over. Okay? But it's really nice to see Jim Bosco, a man of stature, able to see me now. He can see over the fence. He can see over the TVs. Hey, listen, let me tell you about this young man. I've known him a long time, and I didn't realize it. His name's Xandar, okay? And I called him to do some projects at a house, and he said, you know me. I used to go to Eagle's Nest and be involved with Nancy Mullins, who taught in Sunday school, and I'm like, you know what? I do remember you. It was him and his brother. So he has his own business. It's called Outdoor Property Maintenance. And you say, well, what are some of the things he does? And here's what's kind of neat. One thing he does is snow removal. And you're sitting there thinking, who's going to think about snow removal? Well, here's who's going to think about it. The people that needed snow removal last year and had no relationship with anybody. If you own a business or your home and you want to start a conversation about who can you call if you need snow removal, you need to call Xandar, okay? Get your name on his list, all right? Also, power washing. If you need some power washing done, he also does power washing, residential, commercial, whatever, okay? But what he does that was really interesting is he cleans out rain gutters. And I have a couple houses that I have to go clean the rain gutters out. And I'm not a fan of heights. I do it, but I'm just not a fan of it, okay? And they're these little prickly little balls. And you grab a handful of them and you're like, I should have had a glove on, okay? But anyway, and you take them out handful by handful, you know? And so I'm just letting you know, if you need somebody to clean your rain gutters out, not clean the gutters, clean them out. But you know what he does first, and I never thought of this? He sweeps the roof. Because if you think about it, I get all done cleaning the thing out, and there's all these pine needles up on the roof, and there's thousands of them, you know, and then all of a sudden they're back in the gutter. So he sweeps the roof, and then he power washes. Well, he doesn't power wash. He cleans the gutter out. I think he does it by hand. I'm not sure. But I really like him. Good, hard-working young man. He'll do you a good job. So whether you need some power washing, whether you want to think about, do you want to be on somebody's list for snow removal? Man, last year it was like a panic. People were like, who do I call? Well, everybody you call is already working. They don't need any more work. They're busy. The snow came. It was more than anybody thought, and that's not the time. That's not the time. It's like a lawyer. When you need a lawyer, don't wait till you need them. Have them on standby, okay? In other words, all the time, all right? So anyway, I'm just letting you know it's called Outdoor Property Maintenance. His name is Xandar. I want to give you his number, but he told me we can do 10% off. So basically, you give him a call, let him look at your project, and he does other stuff. So you ask him what else he does, and he'll tell you, okay? But I'm just saying I found him to be very honest, very fair. He's going to do you a good job. So his name is Xandar, okay? Can't forget that, Xandar. His number is 302-396-1741. 302-396-1741. He's a small company. He'll be there himself. I really like him. I've known him since he was a little boy, and he's a good guy. Okay, I want you to give him a chance. But mention that you heard about him on Weller Does Delmarva, and whatever he talks to you about, he'll knock 10% off by you mention that you heard about it on Jim Weller's show, okay? And I need somebody to call him if you would. And if you would at least do this as a courtesy, would you please like his Facebook page, Outdoor Property Maintenance, LLC. Like his Facebook page just so he knows that people are paying attention to my show. I told him I've got this huge audience. They're very responsive, and I need somebody to do some business with this guy. Linda, are you ready for the picture? All right, here we go. Smile, pretty. All right. What was that? Dennis and Gayle, how are you kids doing today?
Well, we're doing great.
Wow.
Glad
Good.
to be here.
Glad to have you here. You've been a good supporter of the show for a while now. Is it a year, over a year, 2 years?
It's been over a year.
Yeah, I think it's over a year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got any business from it?
We have.
Really?
We have. We've got
Any
some
worthwhile
referrals.
business?
Sure.
Okay.
Every client's a worthwhile client.
That's true.
right.
That is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. So, what do you want to talk about today? Oh, I need to stop you for a second. I didn't bring it with me,
Okay.
but I bought them little gizmos
Yeah.
that you pull the thing off and the light flashes
Yep,
and all
yep,
that.
yep.
Gayle's got one.
I gave them to my granddaughter that walks. She's like,
Nice.
this is because I gave them all pepper spray, and they're all scared to use it.
You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, they just like don't want to blind somebody's dog, you
Yeah,
know, or something
yeah.
like that. You
Or
know,
have
they
it
just
come back on you.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. In other words, so they never were keen on that, but this little gizmo, they were like,
cool, yep.
I like that. I
Good,
like that.
good,
Yeah.
good.
It's
So
a great.
thank you.
It's very
Yeah.
small, very, very.
still selling them?
Easy to
Oh,
carry.
yeah.
Oh yeah. We were at the powwow last weekend there at Hudson Fields, and we sold quite a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Word has gotten out, and you know, there's things that are happening in our society. Unfortunately, the jogger in Tennessee that everybody has read about recently, you know, being abducted out for a morning jog, and just so spontaneous, you just never know. And it's
Right.
good to have something with you that would ward off that sort of an attacker. And this She's Birdie device that Gayle has on, it's something very simple that women can simply pull and activate. And it sends out a very loud noise. Plus it's got strobe lights. So at 4:30 in the morning even, that would have been maybe enough to go ahead and discourage this attacker. We'll never know. She won't have
And
a
it has
second
a
chance.
GPS. What's it called? A compass.
This doesn't
Yeah,
have GPS.
this doesn't have GPS, but what I'm wearing does.
That's what it is. Okay,
So,
that's
so even something like this would have been very.
I'm overselling now. I'm really putting.
Yeah, this is one of our smallest.
Yeah, this has GPS.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, this is the screamer.
Okay,
but this
okay.
is the device. Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever they have, we're all into personal safety alarms. That's really what we sell at SeaCure Solutions.
Yeah, it's
So-
our safe part of our safety umbrella. We've
Right.
got the screamer, we got the PERS device. We
Yeah.
also have video doorbells. We sell the whole thing. It's
The whole
personal
kit and caboodle.
protection.
But they're all user friendly.
Oh,
Very much so.
Grab and
yeah.
go. I mean, you
So
know.
something like this, if you're out and you're jogging or you're out in the community and somebody comes up to you, you press this button, instantly that's going to send a signal to the monitoring center. At that point, they'll know exactly where you are.
For starters.
And then if something's going on, you're being assaulted, they'll listen in. They'll be able to hear that
Oh, I never thought of
conversation.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
They can contact the police and send the police to your location.
Or medical.
Or medical,
Yeah.
whatever you need. So they'll go ahead and triage that call. But we're in a day and age when there's a lot of challenges out there.
Yeah, there is.
And you have to be prepared to deal with those things. And you
Not,
don't always.
not a lot of upfront costs with these.
No, they're very affordable. We lease these, something like that I'm wearing here. This is very small. It's a teardrop design. That lease is for about $34 a month.
Really?
And then-
Including the monitoring.
That includes everything.
Okay. The device and the
Monitoring-
monitoring.
Monitoring, the battery, we give you a charger that you can use to charge it up. This device lasts about 2.5, 3 days
Okay.
on a single charge. So it's very convenient. And again, we're trying to keep people safe. Whether you're a senior in the community, you live alone, you may have some challenges in that respect. You might fall, you need to call for help, all the way down to children. We have business people, realtors, we have school bus drivers. We offer these to anybody that might be in a position where they are going to experience a vulnerability or a
Yeah,
challenge.
healthcare workers going in the home. It's not just the I've fallen and I can't get up
Right,
button.
right.
It is personal safety if
Well, it
you
could
are.
even be with school starting now and people, it's different work schedules. The kids come home, you could have one of these right at home.
Right.
Yeah.
And if the kids need help or something's going on or somebody's banging on the door, they can push the button.
Exactly.
Or it stays in the child's backpack. We have young people, students whose parents place these in a backpack. So if a child's walking home again and experiences a challenge or a threat,
Right.
they can press that button instantly. The monitoring center is going to be aware of what's going on.
And they're going to ask them, they're going to verbally say,
Absolutely, and the
Yeah,
parents
talk
can,
right through it.
yeah, and the parents can track their location because it's got the GPS.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
There's
idea.
a lot of different uses.
I see that. I see that.
Yeah.
So how do people get a hold of you two?
I would recommend you just give us a call. Our phone number is 302-567-8500. And then they can also locate us on Facebook or on the internet by looking up www.SeaCure. Now, SeaCure is spelled a little different, like the ocean, C-S-E-A.
Okay.
C-U-R-E, solution, no S.com. And then they'll be able to go ahead and send us a note through the internet page, the web page. And there's a lot of information that they'll see on the web page, as well as our history, when we actually formed as a company. And we're very
Because your husband and wife
user-friendly.
team, when you call, they're going to get you.
Yes,
When you come
yes.
out, they're going to get you.
Yes.
In other words, you're not like blindly buying it at 1-800, I don't know who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Good local people. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. Is that
All right.
okay?
That's
Absolutely.
okay.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having us on.
Do you want an ink pen?
Sure.
Can I give you two, or would you be offended?
Absolutely not. We
Okay.
use two.
All right.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank
So
you.
there you go, and I'll give you a
All
couple
right.
gift cards to Vanderwin's. Okay.
All right.
Oh my
Thank you
goodness.
again.
All right, thank you both. Thanks
Thanks,
for your
Jim. Good to
support
see
and
you.
your friendship. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Take
Have a
care.
good day.
Bye bye. All right, what is next? Another good supporter of the show is. Did I quit talking? Oh, I did quit talking, didn't I? Did I quit talking? All right. So anyway, how you all doing? Mr. Argo, how are you today? Good. All right, I want to talk about Dry Zone for just a minute. Dry Zone, first of all, they're good friends of mine. It's Bill and Heather Anderson. They have been in business quite a while. I don't know exactly how long, 15 years, I think. But anyway, more importantly, they do great work. And I talk to people almost once a week. Hey there, young man. He's all dressed up and ready to go. He's going to play football. So, but I have dealt with them for years. But what I like is I have people call me up and say, you know, I called them Dry Zone people, and they said when they were coming, and guess what they did? They came when they said they were coming. They arrived. They assessed the situation, whether it's a crawl space encapsulation, whether you've got some sagging concrete, whether you've got some structural or foundation problems, whatever you may or may not need. Dry Zone does a lot of things, and you can learn a lot about them at dryzone.com. But people say, Jim, they came out and they didn't like ooh and ah and oh, I don't know what to do. They knew what to do. They figured it out very quickly. They took a look at things, and they actually, most of the time, will give you a solution and a price right on the spot. They stand behind what they do. Their warranties are transferable, and people say, what's that mean, Jim? It means, you know, where we live, people are buying and selling houses like crazy. So a lot of people that never intended to sell their house are selling their house because the market's really good. Well, at Dry Zone, that warranty for whatever they did is transferable, which means your next buyer gets the benefit of the Dry Zone warranty, all right? So anyway, if you have any questions about what they do, you can learn a lot by looking at their website, which is dryzone.com. Then they have another company called Hello Garage, where they come in, recoat your floor in your garage. It looks like new, put all these little speckles in it, add some color to the room. They've got things that they can put on your walls, or they can remodel your garage. They've got materials that can stand up to high humidity. And they're just a great company to deal with and even work at. So if you're looking for a career change, Dry Zone is always looking for more people, okay? So if you have any questions, give Dry Zone a call. It's 302-684-5034, 684-5034. It's dryzone.com on the web. Like them on Facebook. They're very informative, very active there. Now it's time to do our drawing. Now, we've been drawing where we draw, but today we are going to ask Guada to draw something for us. She is an engineer. She's very intelligent. I got to spend a day with her and Brad down at Chincoteague. We went for a boat ride. We went to dinner, and I realized this lady is very smart. Brad, I knew Brad was very analytical, but Guada's very smart. Are you good at drawing things? Are you really?
I can be.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
But not good. Not
All
good
right.
enough.
I'm just giving you a hard time. How are you today?
Doing good. I got to meet a lot of, new people.
There's some new people here today.
Michele and Tracey.
Yeah.
It's really
Different crowd.
different crowd.
Have any fights broke out? Any problems?
No, this is a calm after the storm.
Okay. Well, they're enjoying the breakfast and the fellowship and so on.
It is. It's quiet time. But
I need to thank you for inviting us down to your place at Chincoteague.
it was our pleasure.
Well, it was our pleasure, though. I mean, I hope we were well behaved.
Very much so. We'd
And
love
Denise
for
and I
you
had
to
a
come
good time.
back.
We're going to come back.
Yeah,
We're going to come back once a week.
Yeah,
So, I'm just
I think tomorrow we're gonna have the Bosco actually.
Oh, really?
We're gonna is that okay to say?
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna.
So the Boscos are going to be out of town, everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just messing with
No,
them.
we're gonna have like a brunch with them.
Really?
Yeah, just
Okay, well,
looking
good.
forward to it.
Well, good. They're real good people.
I know.
They're very intelligent, and they're nice people to hang around. I'm talking about you two, you and Jim. And Jim smiles a lot, man. Take his picture.
I know.
Big grid. Now I'm just messing.
Yes.
So, do we have some names to draw?
We have some names to draw. Yes,
Okay.
we do.
So we're drawing. These are people that are in the room that have entered to win a $25 gift card to Wawa. Okay? What? Oh, okay. Relax.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, I do want to hear about your relationship with Tom Carper here in just a minute, Guada. All right, here we go. Are we done with the pictures? Okay. I'll just tell you who sent me that note.
oh my goodness.
Our good buddy, Spiro.
Oh.
All right. All right, we will leave Tom alone today. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think so, too.
That's a good idea, right? All right. All right, so this is for a $25 gift card. These are given to us by Don from Beach's Restaurant, okay? So I'm going to put my hand in here.
Thank you,
And-
Don.
And who am I going to try not to draw? Who has already won? Donald's won. Snooki and Pat have both won. Did Dennis or Gayle ever win? Nope.
Not
Okay.
yet, yeah.
Not yet.
It's
Frank,
their turn.
Frank's won. Sandy's never won.
Yeah, she
She's
did.
won.
She
Oh,
did.
okay. Tell me his name again. Chase
Jackson.
See how close I was?
Yeah.
Chase Jackson. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's right,
Okay.
that's right.
All right. Are you ready? You ready? I got it now. Whose name is on this? I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Sam Katz. Sam Katz. You won.
Yeah.
We've got a $30 application fee to, he'll need $30 because we have to activate the card. Sam,
Okay.
thank you, Guada.
No problem.
All right. Sam, come on down. We need $30 cash. We're going to activate this $25 gift card.
Hot diggity dog, I'm ready.
Oh, I can't believe that. You're
I
going to
love
win sooner or
Wawa.
later, okay? Don't give up, all right?
Thank you very much.
All right,
I am
so.
very happy.
So what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to drink a lot of coffee at Wawa. I go to Lewis Wawa, and they all know me there. In fact, I got the
Are you the guy that
Day
starts all the
Brighteners.
trouble?
I got the Day Brighteners Award.
Really? What's the day brighter?
They give
You
you,
make their day
a card
brighter?
and thank you for coming in. I got a sash that I wear when I go there. And
Can you go out in the car and get the sash?
I left it home today. I wish
Did
I
you?
had bought it. I'd worn it.
Okay.
But it's great. We know everybody there. The manager's name's Debbie, and she's a great person there. You go in there, everybody knows you.
Wow.
So it's
I feel like
a friendly place.
I
to
thought
go.
I was pretty popular until
Well,
this.
it's like being here, exactly. But it's Wawa, and I get all kinds of good stuff at Wawa.
Well, hold your card up so
Oh,
we
my
can get a
goodness
picture of
gracious
you.
alive. Yep.
Turn it around
Oh,
so we can see it in the picture.
well,
All right.
God gave me a choice between a brain and a big body. I went for the big body. I should have said half brain, half body, but
You
I'm
did make it a
stuck
little
with-
shorter.
I'm stuck without having the brain.
All right. I'll see you, my
Thank
friend.
you very much.
Take care.
Appreciate
See
it.
ya.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. Now, what is next for today? We got a few minutes left. Why don't we take some phone calls? I got a $25 Wawa gift card. And here's what I want to do. I want to get 3 phone calls. This will go to the third caller. So the first caller, I'm just going to say number 1 and hang up. Second caller, I'm going to say number 2 and hang up. Third caller, you're the winner of a $25 Wawa gift card. Call me right now. 302-422-7336. You ready for this, Hunter? 1, 2, 3. All right. First caller doesn't win. Second caller don't win. Third caller, you're going to win a $25 Wawa gift card. Okay. Ready, set, call me. All right. Is anybody? Huh? Oh, yeah, they're working. 302-422-7336. Okay. So here's caller number 1. Caller number 1, thank you for calling.
Thanks.
Bye. Okay, now we're ready for caller number 2. Caller number 2, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just meant to hang up on you. All right. Caller number 2, is that there? Caller number 2, because the next one's going to be caller number 3. Caller number 2, thank you for calling. Are you there? I don't know where they were. Caller number 3. Is Brad going outside to call me? Caller number 3. I believe that turkey is. All right, caller number, is this caller number 2, 3, or 4? Is this number 3? They're not even there. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say 3 or 4.
Oh, were you really? Who am I talking to?
It's Kate. How are you?
Good. And how's Kate doing?
She's doing good.
Good. Well, are you watching on TV or on the radio?
I am on my way to work on the radio.
Wow. Well, Kate, have you ever won before?
I'm not in this program now.
Okay. But you've won things in your life, is what you're saying.
Yes.
This is
I'm a
probably-
winner.
You're a winner. Oh, there you go. All right. Well, anyway, it's a $25 gift card to Wawa, okay?
Great.
All right.
Thank
You
you.
got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank
And-
you.
Well, hold on. There's a $30 processing fee. Are you good with that?
If it's for a good cause, yes.
Okay. It's because we want the money. No, we'll set it aside for you, Kate, and thank you for calling in, okay?
Thanks, Jim.
See ya. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. I don't know what else to do, so let's give something else away. How many phone calls can we take? Just 1 or 2, huh? All right, next phone call is going to be for a Wilson's Auction hat and T-shirt. A Wilson's Auction hat and a T-shirt. So is there anybody out there that wants one? Now it's going to be bad if nobody calls. Oh, all right. Anybody want a hat and a T-shirt? Did I tell them they weren't new? It wasn't a new hat or T-shirt. It's a used one. A caller, are you there? Hello? Ain't nobody there. Somebody there or not? All right, hang up and call back. They panicked when I said it wasn't new. It's a new hat and a new T-shirt, brand new from Wilson's Auction. You got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville, Tuesday through Saturday. If you want one, call right this minute. In the meantime, I do want to say thank you to everybody for watching the show. I want to say thank you to Beach's Restaurant for hosting the show. We've been here for a while now, and we're going to be here for quite a while to come. And we're here every Saturday morning, so people are allowed to come and be part of the studio audience. So if you would like to do that, just stop on by some Saturday morning from 7 to 9, or stop through the week and have some food. Is that a call? Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Yes.
I am here.
And who am I talking to?
This is V.
V. How do you spell V?
V-I.
V-I. And what size T-shirt would you like?
I think I want a large.
A large, okay. So I'm going to
And
say...
this hat and T-shirt deal is way better than that Wawa deal.
Oh, for real?
Oh, I'm so excited about having my hat.
All right. Well, it's got Wilson's Auction on it, and they're celebrating their 50th year, okay?
That's awesome. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
are you watching on TV, radio, Facebook, or are you standing here in the room somewhere?
I'm listening on the Alexa app.
Oh, on the Alexa app. Wow, Alexa's doing a good job. Thank you for that. All right. I'll see you, V.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so she'll pick that up at Weller's in Bridgeville next Tuesday through Saturday, and she was glad to win it. The heck with them $25 gift cards. All right, now, one last phone call. One last phone call. This is going to be for a Chick-fil-A, a Vanderwins, an ink pen, and a keychain. Real quick. One winner. Chick-fil-A gift card, Vanderwins gift card, an ink pen, and a keychain. Okay, that's it. The keychain is to a lockbox full of cash. No, it's just a keychain. Hey, who's there?
An ink pen and a keychain.
Turn your volume down. We're not going to be able to hear you. Who's there?
Okay. I'm Sharon.
Sharon? All right. Pick it up at Weller's next week, Tuesday through Saturday, all right?
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. So Sharon won a Chick-fil-A, Vanderwins ink pen, and a keychain. We're out of time on the radio. Lawrence, thanks a lot. You did a great job. Thank you to everybody. We had a good turnout here today. It's a busy day, busy day. See you next Saturday. All right, TV Delmarva, do not forget all the events that are coming up. Mark your calendar. I don't want you to forget about it. And tell your friends about it. We want you to be involved. See ya.